Hey everybody, Go21 back with another video. I'm here with my friend Joel. Say hi.
Hola.
Hola. 안녕하세요. And today Joel is here to help me with this is part 2 of the battleship, the CL-83 battleship that you built. This is the guy that built the ship, actually. The master shipbuilder is here today.
So this is the USS Manchester, and it is I think it's a medium duty cruiser, and it's got 12, I'm trying to remember what size the guns are. Maybe they're 8-inch guns, but I built it, when did I make this?
You made this in, I think it was what, 20...
September something, 2000.
Something like that.
2010 maybe, 2000.
Sorry for the camera focus. So yeah, so today Joel is going to, so I ordered an RC system and I ordered propeller and shaft. Joel brought extra just in case. I ordered, yeah, this was his original receiver system. We're not gonna be using that one today. We're gonna be using a new system, but we're gonna be using, I ordered a propeller and shaft, which will go somewhere about in this area here. And we're just gonna bring you guys along for the ride, and we'll do everything from mounting to then water testing, yes?
Previously, we've used an 1/8-inch steel rod with an 1/8-inch wide inlet with a copper tube. So you can just stick them right together, put some marine grease in there, and then connect the propeller on there. And I was using a Dremel motor with the battery taken off of with a wire wired up to it. And it just so handy, just screws on and off in like a half a second. And you just, away you go. You can take it off and then use it as a tool again.
Yeah, which is pretty clever, honestly. So I guess my question, I know we were talking about this, the motor, do we want to use that motor or do you want to use the one that I bought for, because you said the Dremel motor uses what, like less power than the regular conventional motor does?
Yeah, this is, let's see here. This does 5,000 RPMs on low and 10,000 RPMs on high. I just use it on low, so it does plenty of speed for the propeller.
Yeah, I mean, more than enough propulsion, definitely. So,
it uses also, it's only 4.8 volts. So if you have a 7.2 volt battery, that's plenty of power and you don't need to pull the trigger very much.
Do we remember, I think the battery that I'm getting is what, a 7.8?
7.2, yeah.
7.2 light bulb battery. It comes with a charger, comes with a controller, receiver, everything. And then the hardware kit I bought comes with a rudder, propeller, shaft, all the things we would need to mount it. I'm interested to know how we're gonna solve the problem of mounting the servo in the back of it. I'm sure, Joel, you probably can offer some insight into what we might do for that.
What I did was I installed 2 pieces of wood right beside it, like side by side like this. And then you put 2 screws, just self-tapping wood screws with a small Phillips screwdriver. You put those right into it.
Oh.
And then you can use a heavy-duty paper clip or a big wire, something that's heavy-duty and strong. Sometimes you might experience that whatever you're using bends, so you have to use something different. So it's nice to use something that's rigid and strong. And that connects, there's like a mechanical mechanism that will kind of swivel back and forth, and it moves the rudder shaft.
Yeah.
Where is that?
And his box, he brought lots of box of stuff today. So
I brought all the goodies, including a set of partial
Allen wrenches.
Allen wrenches. The big ones are gone. We only need the smallest one, so that's good. We have what we need.
Yeah. So all right, cool. Well, let's go ahead and so we're gonna go ahead and carry the
Here
ship
it
down.
is.
Oh, sorry.
This is the rudder
there we go.
shaft. So this is the shaft of the rudder. There's the rudder that used to be on it. It was JB welded on with heavy duty JB weld. And here is the
set screw.
The set screw with the Allen wrench key. And then this is JB welded on this other shaft to an aluminum block. And you drill a hole in the aluminum block to secure the shaft. And then the other piece goes back and forth with the servo motor and then causes the rudder to turn right and left.
Yeah, so that'd be great. We may have to scour some parts together. As you guys know, I like MacGyvering things together because that's just the way I do stuff. Can you explain what that part, what have you got there? Is it just extra shafts for the rudder?
So this is the tube that the rudder shaft goes through.
Ah.
When you have a shaft for either a rudder or propeller, you need a tube for it to travel through. And you want to have the top of the tube maybe a half-inch higher than your water line. Than your highest water line, because you can set your ship to different levels depending on how much ballast you stick in it.
Right.
For either if it's extra windy that day or whatever you need, or if you want to do like speed, or if you want to do extra stability.
Yeah.
You put more weight on for stability.
Okay.
So you want that to be nice and high so that the water does not come in the ship, because you do not want water in
your
ship.
Of course not. Who wants a soggy ship? Not me.
That would be no good.
That'd be no good. Now, I want to tell you, Joel, while we're here. So guys, when I did water testing in my original video, the water line for the back of the ship is about like in this area here. So it goes from here downward. So we're gonna have a really high water line here. It'll be just above the water. I don't know if we should do like I don't know if we should have done like a float test before we start drilling, just to kind of get an idea where things are in the bathtub. Maybe kind of see where it's sitting with all the stuff in it, or what do you want to do?
Well, if you come back down here, I'll show you. Typically, where your high water line is up in here. So you make the top of your shaft about up in here somewhere, so that they're really safe. Because you can have the ship down to about here in the water. I wouldn't go above here with the ship. So if your water line is up here, you put everything above that line so that you're really good and safe.
Well, since my water line is about here, I know for a fact from testing. So then where does that lead us then to mounting the propeller and rudder then, if it's about here in this part of the ship, but about here in the back of the ship? What do you think?
The top of the shaft will be about up here.
Okay.
So your motor will be mounted up in here.
Okay.
And then it'll probably be about an angle like this. It'll come down like that.
Right.
And
okay.
then come out the back.
Okay.
And then the propeller will be running about here, and then the rudder shaft will be directly behind it.
Yeah.
Probably about a ½ inch, ¼ inch behind it, and then that'll take all the power and all the water from that propeller and guide it which way you want it to go.
All right, cool. All right, well, let's go ahead and take the ship downstairs, guys, and we'll do a little bit of guesstimation of drilling and stuff, I guess, and our work area is all prepared.
A little bit narrower of a ship, so I used a really strong oak.
So hi, guys. We had to move the ship project outside because we're going to be doing some drilling, and I didn't want any sawdust in the house, plus we might have to cut a beam or two. I just want to have all the dust outside. So, so Joel, what are you going to try to do here? Can you explain?
So we're going to figure out the angle that we need this thing at, and we're going to figure out the propeller position. And it depends on how low you want the propeller. If you want the ship to sit with the propeller not hitting the ground, we can adjust it.
Yeah.
But typically, once you get a propeller in, sometimes you need to put little bumpers on the bottom or make a mount for it to sit on.
Okay. So
Depending on how big the propeller blades are.
Yeah, we won't know that till the parts get here, which sounds like the mail lady was maybe potentially here while we were filming this, so we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what do you? Because I also don't know how when the ship takes off, is it gonna like get sucked? Is the bottom gonna like, get like pulled down because of the force of the propeller as it's sailing, or is that gonna be a problem?
Maybe a tiny bit, not too much.
Okay.
Not too much.
Yeah, don't pick it. Some of it isn't quite Flex Seal Paste, guys, is very nasty to work with, and I don't like it, as you guys remember from my first video.
Oh.
This is Flex Seal Paste.
Was that what these bubbles are?
Yes. That's Flex Seal Clear. So I went Flex Seal white and white paste, gray paint, and then a Flex Seal Clear for the final coating on it.
Oh, nice.
That's how I waterproof the whole thing.
Okay.
So the entire outside of the hull is like that, and then including the upper decks and all the other stuff that you saw inside.
That's cool.
So that's how we did all of that. I'm leaving this up to you to kind of figure out where you think we should do it, because you know about this more than I do. And I don't. And also, is that diameter too wide to start, since we don't know how big the shafts are that are coming?
This is about the size of this shaft. So if it's this size or bigger or smaller, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
If it's this size, we'll have to make it bigger than this.
Okay.
So basically, when you drill the shaft, you want it to be loose and flexible, and you might adjust the angle of it depending on how you want it to be. You might have to drill it more depending on where it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't drill 100% straight, so you want it to be extra space so that you
Yeah, do we have a
can
way of like
adjust it.
lining up the straightness of it, so it's like definitely like dead center of
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
good
wood?
at that.
Do you need like a ruler, or do you need like a pencil or something to mark some of this?
No, you pretty much just look straight down the ship and you do it right in the middle.
How about
Now we can measure under the bottom and measure right in the center and do it exactly in the middle too.
We could totally do that. Let's tip it over to its side a little bit here. I don't want to put on top of this because obviously guys, I'll show you in the video, but I actually did some detailing of the ship. There's a railing made out of galvanized steel and toothpicks, actually, of all things.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right? I'm actually going to do the whole way back.
What did you use to glue them together?
The JB Weld super glue. By hand.
That stuff works really good.
By hand, by the way, I might add. That was not easy to do.
No, it doesn't look very easy, but
it was
really
very
good.
painstaking.
It looks good.
Thank you. I'll show
Can
you
you
guys.
do that to mine?
If you pay, I will if you pay me for it. I will totally do it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so I did. This was all done with one of those like putty knives.
This bottom.
Yes.
Was this pure wood?
It was pure wood.
Good.
Yes.
That means it's safe.
Yes. And I did up around this. I did up around the seal. So
was it pure wood the whole way to the back?
Yeah, I think so. I think it does.
Okay.
I mean, you made it, but I think so. Of course, this is one of those like bulbous things too in the front. I think you did that too, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So Joel says he's ready to drill. Apparently. He thinks he knows what's going on. I'm gonna leave him to it. This is like my heart is like in my feet right now as I watch this.
There we go.
Wait, where did that? Oh, did you drill that?
No, that was just there.
What? I didn't even know that was there. How long has that been there? I've never seen this hole until today. Wow.
I just thought of something cool because see, we could mount one of these down here and angle it so that it would actually hold this shaft, which I never thought of before. That's pretty cool.
That is interesting. Alrighty, well, YOLO, I guess. Oh God, I'm
gonna just check this, make sure I'm having it right. Just check her.
Check twice, cut once.
Yeah, let's not do it wrong the first time.
Yeah, I'd rather not, please. Thank you.
I think I'll make sure you have enough room for your rudder. Do you want the rudder to be right at the back of the ship, or do you want it to be behind, or where do you want it to be?
I'd rather have it be like right under the ship.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should be right under the ship. Yeah.
So this here, that'll give it some good room. Okay.
Oh man. Oh, here we go. You want me to hold it?
Sure.
All right, I'll hold it here. You go ahead and just drill.
All right, now that we got started.
Probably pretty thick with that Flex Seal stuff. How's it doing under here?
It's good.
I'll hold it. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, we are going good.
Oh gosh. Jeez, how thick is that?
It takes a little bit to get it started.
Do you want some protective eyewear, or are you good?
That might be a good idea.
All right, he's got.
All right, we got the safety equipment on. Now it's all good.
Safety equipment.
Safety equipment, yes.
Safety equipment. Oh my!
Safety equipment. Now we're all good.
Now we're all good. The work site is safe. It meets OSHA standards. Smells good. Oh, you got it. Joel, the parts are here.
Sweet nuggets.
Sweet nuggets.
Okay.
I wasn't recording. Are you kidding me? All right, so the parts came. This is the motor. All right, and then...
Oh, this one turns really good. Check that out.
Oh, wow. And then this is the prop protectors. We don't have to use this if we don't need to. And then, so I was... off camera, guys, this was the ESC, the battery. This has an on-off switch, too, which is cool. I can mount that somewhere nice. Servo.
Oh, let me see that again.
That's the ESC that we're using.
That's cool. Okay, so that has your speed controller. Now, where's the receiver? Do you have a receiver?
It's all in here in the box. We can open that up a little bit later.
Okay, cool.
Let's focus on just mounting the important bits like that.
Here's the good buddy that does the rudder control. So that will connect to a shaft that will connect to a little twisty unit, and that will make the rudder go bing, 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 bing. It'll go zing, zing.
All right,
zing.
so now that we've got our rudders, which is great, so we've got this, which rudder do you recommend we should use?
We have a traditional eighth inch propeller shaft, and we have a Big Mama.
The Big Mama? What rudder size do you think what type of rudder should we use? We've got a couple different options here. Take your...
How steery do you want it?
Steery?
Yeah.
Reasonably steery. Like I want it maneuverable.
This is a heavy duty. They ain't playing no games.
No, they're not. So I have a soldering iron. I can solder all these.
So what were they showing? They were showing you can put it like this.
Yes.
So
yes.
Here's a thought.
Yeah.
So if you're right behind your rudder, you want to split.
Here you go.
So if you're doing it like this, this will push more. But if you mount it over here like this, it will kind of divert the water more when you turn it. So that actually will steer more.
Yeah.
Then this gives it more leverage, but this will actually
steer it better.
Divert more of the water from the propeller both ways.
Tell you what, let's do this in two teams. How about you go ahead and figure out how to mount? I guess we can use this. Oh, get that off that. How about you figure out how to mount these two components? I'll get my soldering iron and Can
you get the hot glue gun too?
All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get more
Made
tools.
in the Philippines.
Oh, Nice.
I want to see if it's going to be long enough. Before we do anything,
What?
I'm going to clean the shaft out to make sure it's really good. There's no dirt in there.
Okay.
The cleaner something is,
The better.
the better.
Yeah,
Especially
I agree.
when it's moving
I agree.
metal parts. So
I-
I'm always ultra fussy with cleaning my bearings.
Well, don't make it stuck in there.
No, I won't. Now, what you do is once you get it in there, then you gently push
Oh, like you do like
through.
those old muskets from the
Like a plunger.
yeah, like those old muskets from what, the 17th century.
Yes.
I've been doing a lot of research about this, like right up until like you came today, and I was trying to learn how to do all this. Man, look how pretty it's so shiny. And look, oh, that's so cool. A 3-prop propeller. All right, let me see how this goes on. Now,
How's that on?
yeah, it's on. But
sweet.
actually, there was some. Now I did see. I don't know if you're supposed to put like a nut with it at the end for it to stay.
Oh, like a lock nut.
Like a lock
Lock
nut.
it against the propeller.
I believe so. I think this is in one of the bags. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is it.
Cool.
It has all the set screws and everything. Oh, so they don't look like lock nuts to me.
What you do is you put this one further than the propeller, and then you lock it against the propeller so the propeller can't move.
Oh, well, I can prep that.
I told you I thought it was bigger than the shaft. I didn't know it was that big.
Me too. I was confused about it as well. All right, so I'm just doing a little bit of this here. All right, let me go ahead and...
You know, you don't have to decide about this rudder thing. You can actually have 2 different rudders that you could have both of them, and you could swap them out if you want to use one for one purpose and one for another purpose. Like, say you want to have a cruising rudder, and then you want to have like a...
That's on there. Check it out. Yay.
I think this is going to be a really zoomlicious propeller.
It really will, yeah, absolutely. So let's talk, all right, so let's
I'm
talk
excited.
about... Yeah, me too. Let's talk about...
Wooskies. So you want to put the rudder shaft in there? All right, that one's clean.
Oh, this spins nice. Look at that. Look how well that spins.
Yeah, you just want to make sure it doesn't go into the threads, because the threads...
Yeah, we would set that length. So we would set the length with the motor, and then that's basically where it is then, with
It
it.
seems like it spins really smooth, doesn't it?
It does,
It's probably better than my shaft.
probably. Yeah.
So maybe it's good to use that one.
Okay. Well, then let's go ahead and.
The only concern I have with this is the length. Now I'm thinking it'll work.
How are we gonna mount that unless we?
That's gonna be the easy part. We'll just drill straight down through, and put that in with the hot glue, and then we'll seal it from the bottom with your JB putty.
JB Weld, or I could use more Flex Seal, or epoxy. Did you bring an epoxy?
I'm not sure where mine is.
Okay.
Maybe what I should start with is, if we're gonna use a shaft, let's drill the shaft hole for that one.
All right. So let's find the diameter for this then. It should be easier now drilling. Don't break. You're bending the side. Here, I'll hold it. I'll hold it here.
I always love that little bird noise.
We could seal from hot glue. We could seal with hot glue from the bottom. Oh wait, yeah, you have to put the other. Sorry, you have to stick it that way. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I'm excited about
This might work pretty good.
This will work pretty. Oh, that's nice. And then put the propeller in at the bottom. And then how far does it? Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, before we do this,
Wait, is this is this the stuck one? Hold on. Is this one that's stuck? Yeah. Oh no, this is the clean one. Yeah.
let's give
Grease
this
it.
little a dipper. Let's give
Yeah.
it a little dip.
So talk about what we're using. What is this?
This is heavy duty off-road marine grease.
All right.
So it's for boats, ships, Jeeps, farm equipment, all kind of good stuff.
And the grease does what for our purposes here? Or how will it help, basically, I guess?
The grease discourages water from getting into the shaft, and it lubricates it also.
Wow, you really got a talent. Look, none of it's getting like wasted. You really got a talent for that.
I don't want to get the grease up there too much. Now you can go in, and then you want to pull the grease up in, and then you want to spread it on the shaft. So you can push it in further, and then do this, and this spreads it around. Now once you get it on pretty good, then you can just kind of go like this, and then pull it back. So when you pull it back,
Nice.
it lets more of it go on.
Gotcha. Do you want to do it from the other end, maybe?
I was thinking about that, but I don't want to get grease on this end because we're going to put it through the ship.
This is true.
We don't want any grease. It seems like this is pretty tight and good.
Yeah.
I've never had a shaft this nice before.
It was not cheap.
I've always dealt with just custom handmade hunky bunky stuff.
Yeah, this was not cheap at all. Okay, so then look, this is how it connects that way.
Okay.
Oh yes. All right, that makes sense.
We have a propeller that's broken through.
Yay.
All right, do we want to show it?
Let's
do
see.
you
I'll take
want
off
to cameratize it?
Cameratize it.
All right, here we go.
Dun. There it is.
There it is. It's gonna be like ish, maybe right there
Nice.
when it's running.
Beautiful. All right.
And then the rudder will be about here-ish.
Yeah. Oh
And then
yeah.
it'll go
Beautiful. All right.
Because of the angle of this propeller, we want to have the rudder really close to it so that the rudder is not getting out of the stream of the propeller.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna go get your Allen key set. I'm gonna go prep up some of this stuff in here and
Sweet nugget.
yeah.
Oh, it's sucking it in, bro. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's rolling it in.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. All right, so
Now you can feel there's grease in there. It feels greasy, grease-licious.
okay. Oh, found the right size. Oh, that's the tinier size. Oh my gosh, it's so small.
All right, we're gonna adjust the angle here.
What? So why are you adjusting the angle again? What's the deal?
So we can have it the angle that you want it to be at.
I'm going off of what your recommendation is for the angle.
All right, now we're at a much more beautiful angle.
So guys, I'm just
Slightly to the
I'm just trying to like set this up here to put the Allen
starboard, and what's the other one called?
port.
We'll have to adjust it to the port side. I think that's a perfect spot right there. I think we have it, now it's at a better angle, and you're way good. Like, that's perfect. Right here is a perfect water line. That's
Okay.
perfect water line. You see before it was like way up here, and I adjusted it to be down here. That's perfect. So that you'll be able to deal with your rudder easier. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful, right?
Nice.
So you can set your rudder down a little more like this. So now we can install the rudder shaft. So we probably want to turn the hot glue gun on soon if you want.
Got this set. Oh yeah, I need a little bit of paper towel to kind of like clean, to put the set screw for the shaft part in here. Oh, hold on. So it's gonna go like that, ever so slightly. Hold on.
Or you want to put that guy on? Oh, that'll hold it on. That way
Yeah.
it won't fall out.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be nice.
Exactly.
Let me do my final adjustment. Oops. My final adjustment on the propeller.
While you do that, I'm gonna find the right diameter screw for this one. Oh, there it is.
That's some beautiful wood.
You built it.
The Lord built the tree.
The Lord built the tree.
I just put it in the ship.
He just put in the ship like Noah's Ark. The Lord gave him the designs. And
Is this the little nuggets for that?
Yeah, that's all the little stuff for it.
You're ahead of me.
I am a little bit. I'm leaving you the task of drilling and mounting. I'm doing the hardware bits. Where's the, oh yeah. Go put that in.
Good little bits.
I could put a plastic spacer in between this and that so they don't butt against each other, right?
You could if you want.
This is exciting. I've never been so excited about a project in like, I don't know how long. It's been such a fun DIY project. Well, put this in the ship first,
Oh,
then
yeah. You're right.
Yep.
We don't want to get the cart behind the...
Exactly.
Now, and also too, I'm going to need to do the hot glue.
All right, I heard it like snap. Okay, there we go. Clicked into place. That's not going anywhere.
Oh, that's strong.
Yeah, and then this, just to size it, just to eyeball, just a quick size up here. So then this goes like that. Now we'll have to figure out how to mount this. That's the next tough part about that.
I think we'll want this up.
Or do you want it under because of the angle?
We want this facing up. I think these are breather holes for the motor.
How? Because now I notice like the angle of attack is really, really high, right? As far as the motor's concerned,
We'll probably cut this out like I was saying.
All right, let's take care of that. And then how do we mount the motor then? Oh, wait a minute, I have an idea. Wait, stop what you're doing.
Want to go under?
No, better yet.
Want to drill through it?
Drill through this, and then, oh, this is perfect. Drill through this, put this on, get something that's a diameter of this.
Is this? Oh, that's into the side.
It is in the side, but
we might be able to twist this off and move it.
No, I don't think we need to. I think all we need to do is just widen this, and we can screw mount it to this beam.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then that way, because let me see.
Oh, you want to give this a little zing here.
Yeah.
Like this.
Wait, before you do, what's the diameter of this?
This is a little bit smaller. How long is this going to be, and where do we want this to be?
Yeah, there's a universal joint thing. I don't like that personally, but like whatever.
You don't maybe need to use it. You might just directly mount it to the shaft. What we can do is we can drill down from above and just have it like U'd in. That's good.
Yeah.
Let me get this thing lined up perfectly.
Here, I'll hold that.
I might just tilt it up like this.
You want me to hold something?
Okay. You hold the ship.
Yep.
That's perfect. Make sure where this is. So I want it like that. Okay.
Is hot glue waterproof?
Yeah, it's like kind of like a...
Is hot glue basically plastic?
I think so. Okay, that's good. Now let me make sure it's 100% straight. And now we're gonna do this part. I got the ship.
Okay.
That is very good.
So it's in there.
The shaft is really straight and good.
Wow. Nice.
Now we can put supports in. We can put a support and we can glue it up here too.
I think just gluing it. I think gluing it inside and outside. We can reinforce. Put more glue in. Oh, you should have. Oh, you should have drilled that before. Oh no.
We're good.
Okay. Low. So
That might be good.
I want to just set it right in here. Oh, we have to mount it. We're gonna have to go all the way down more and drill it in.
We'll mount that.
It's a little bit off center. That hole you drilled was off center. On top here.
Oh yeah.
Don't go down. Just go sideways.
That's what I'm doing. I might do just a hair more. Yeah, probably here. Don't put your finger there. I don't want you in the line of fire.
Right. See, I would have never. I'm glad you were here for this because I never would have thought about doing all this. I'm glad I waited. All right. So then when we put that, small little hiccup. I gotta adjust something to set screw. Yes, I know I'm dancing over a hot glue gun. That's not great. Well, no. Okay, maybe it is okay. I don't know if I should be deep. No, maybe it is all right. Oh, I have a question.
Here we go.
Oh.
What you can do is you can put side by sides.
Oh. And that's gonna hold it? What's gonna keep it from spinning in place? Because if you mount it on either sides, it's just gonna go like this on the beam.
Maybe we can solder something to the sides of it. Let's see what the instruction says.
Okay. Let's consult the manual. There isn't any specific. Oh, hold on. Let me give me that. That's not entirely true. Remember, the full-size ship cannot move at speed of 6 miles per hour or be used for water skiing. Duh. Why would you use it for what? Who uses a? All right. Where is the chisel I had from like I don't know a couple months ago? I had it in here. Oh, there it is. Way back where I can't actually physically reach. Oh.
Schnizzlebuckle.
Oh, there goes. All right, what's going on? Oh, did you reinforce it more?
Yes.
Okay, now I have the chisel and things are here. So if you wanted to chisel out a little bit of it, you can. And I'll get you a hammer. So do we need to like chisel out some of this?
Next we can, I think we should use this.
No! Wait, no! Oh my gosh. Oh, careful.
Probably the drill is the best thing. There we go.
That's better. Ooh, nice.
There we go.
Excellent. So now we put that in, da-dum, and then we put that in, da-dum, something like that, da-dum.
Now I'm thinking it might be nice to have it just about like this. We need to use this.
I want to make a motor hole
for this thing.
Yes, and then screw it in with the provided screws.
Okay, and
does that
screw
make
it
more
into
sense?
that. Yes, that's the right side. Okay, that's good. I just need to saw again. I need to take a little smidgen off of that corner right here. All right, we are good now. Swing,
Swing,
swung,
swung.
oh, swunkabunka.
I think you have to get a little bit there's something blocking. There's like some.
Here's a hot glue.
I still don't understand why they would have included wood screws. They're obviously there for something.
Mounting on wood
Well, yeah, but how
They
does?
said to glue the motor in, huh? You're like, I ain't gluing no motor in, brah.
I mean, is it okay? Is it gonna stay if you glue it in? I've just never heard of a motor being glued in. It just sounds so
To me,
bizarre.
I would rather have it where you could take it in and out if you gotta work
Yeah,
on it or something.
yeah, I would too. Actually, I
Well,
gotta figure out how to mount this. We gotta figure out how to mount this servo in here too.
that's why I found this nice piece of wood along the trash cans.
One man's trash is another man's poultry. I don't know, some kind of soap. Do you think it would spin free in place?
No.
Oh, it's disconnected. It's not tight enough. It's hitting something. Oh, now it's getting. Oh, yeah, because now it's stuck against the motor now. Okay.
All right, how would you like your proprocherer? Would you like it like this?
I like it like.
Or do you want it like this?
Which one gives me better turning stability?
I'm thinking like that.
Okay. Progress update. Joel drilled a hole. Yeah!
The whole thing.
The whole thing. Wow. What a concept.
It's very snugly good. Goodly snug.
Oh, you know what? I have to solder the wires.
We can solder this thing on maybe.
Yeah. All right. I have to bring out more tools. I'm gonna bring out my whole gray tool bags. I'm gonna do.
Foolish more tools.
We're gonna have a
More
lot of
tools?
okay.
Like more tools?
Oh, more. Da-dam-cha.
Look at this. This looks cool, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, looks great. Yeah, it does.
Oh, you can mount it like this. This would be even better. This would be way better. This is sweetly perfect. Check out this.
Oh, is that gonna work for stability?
That's gonna work for maximum steering ability.
So she could turn on a dime.
Not sure. But we'll definitely shoot for it.
Let me plug in
so
my
the shaft is in. Do you want to hot glue the shaft in?
Okay, I'll glue it from the top. Is that all the gluing we need to do?
The only other gluing would be motor mounts.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Now we're burning.
Should be dry.
Yes. You get the black wire.
That's how my dad taught me.
All right, we'll do the black wire.
Looks pretty good, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
That's good.
Nice. Well done.
Here's that guy.
Well done.
I think I'm gonna hold it with this. There we go.
Wow.
That's cool, huh?
Excellent work. Joel and I have made great progress. Look at this beautiful, beautiful rudder soldered by Joel. Nice work.
It turns nicely.
It does.
When
Beautiful.
it's operating, it'll probably be about between here and here.
Yeah.
Depending on how severe you want your steering.
Now, are you going to grease that too?
Yeah.
All right. And this is the shaft for that. And then we're still trying to figure out how to mount the motor, which is over there in the block. We've made so much progress today. I'm really happy about all this. I got to solder this wire. I haven't done any soldering in like ages.
Now you'll put it on there, make it nice and warm. And you can start feeding it in. And you can see it going down through the wires, right?
Yeah.
Now we'll blow it dry. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, okay, it's good. Okay, stop.
There we go. Perfect.
Oh my Lord.
Now we can put the screw in.
Wow, you actually nailed that. That works. I'm learning so many things about what you can and can't do with tools today. At least it's pressure fitted. That's cool.
So we'll use this one. Okay, dokie.
Oh no, I guess we're not done doing the hardware mountings, all that jazz. I'll do the other stuff later. So we're getting to the final bit. We're now just going to do the hardware placement or electronic placements, trying to get the ESC out. Okay, let's consult the manual.
So that's a switch.
This is the receiver, that which gets powered by the battery electronic speed controller. Is everything hooked up?
We have the wires are hooked up to the motor.
Oh, this is
the receiver plugged into the servo, and we got the receiver plugged into the speed control.
Sorry, if I could be a bit of a small. Look at this.
That's cool.
This is nice. Look at all this.
This adjustable stuff.
Very cool. So Joel has successfully been mounting the motor. We have all the electronics getting ready in here.
Oh, I think it spins freely.
Oh, good. That's
Look
great.
at that. So there's this. Here's a little axle nugget. Little axle nugget connects the zoom to the whoosh whoosh.
All right, well, we got that. And then right now we're also then charging the battery with the charger.
We got minty batteries.
Minty batteries.
Minty batteries.
Minty batteries.
Minty batteries.
Minty batteries. But yeah.
If anyone's ever watched the zip ties and bias plies, it's from that.
Probably not, honestly. But yeah, we're making great progress update. And we'll be doing, we also got the rudder mounted as well back here, which is pressure fitted.
You want to see a demonstration?
Yeah.
So here we have the propeller, and then here we have the rudder.
Yep.
Propeller, zoom, and rudder.
Whoosh, whoosh. All right, cool. So that's what we've got. We're not done. We have a lot more to go yet, but this is progressing great.
Because he wanted to mount it with 2 screws or 1 screw.
Wow.
And I didn't think that was a good idea, or I wasn't sure if that was going to work. But we ended up countersinking the screws in and using our nice little
That
wood
was the word,
screws
countersinking.
into metal. So we used wood screws into sheet metal.
Don't tell anyone. It's fine.
It works perfectly.
Yeah, so it's going great. Here's a paperclip, by the way, for the rudder. Joel has successfully mounted the motor. We had to do a little repair work because the barrel connector was broken when we went to plug it in. That's now been resolved. I'm now trying to turn on the receiver, or the transmitter rather, see how this works. We've been at this almost all day now, which is amazing. But all right, so that turns on.
All right, there's one piece. Let's run it and see how it operates and see which way we want to install it.
Should I charge all the way and then plug it in, or just go ahead and just try it for testing?
If you want to just test it, I don't think it's a big deal. So that they can go like that.
All right, here goes nothing. The moment of truth.
Now, where's your controller? Do you have that hooked up? And ready
I do
to go?
have it hooked up. Yes.
Does that have batteries?
Yes, it does.
Are they in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we have to turn the transmitter on, or we have to turn this on. That would help. Oh, the ESC is blinking. Okay, why is the ESC blinking now? Ah, we have something.
Oh, it worked.
Yes. But our motor still isn't working. That servo sounds unhappy. We're now mounting the servo for the rudder. I just did a check of the electrical system for the propulsion. It works. Yay. And Joel's now mounting or creating screw holes to put the servo in place. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. This has just been a really fun, long project. So, taking a while, but we're getting there. More work to be done yet. We have a completed ship. The top is on. The propeller works. And yeah, there we go. And we've got now a working rudder. They'll probably have to calibrate a little bit, maybe, I don't know. Does it still look like it's turning off axis? Good.
I think it looks pretty good.
All right, so that's it. We've got the sound effects, and it's basically done. So yeah, this ends the electronics part. There'll be a part 3 where I'll try it in my neighbor's pool. We're gonna go try this in the bathtub upstairs, see how it does. And there we go. Project completed. Thank you, Joel, for all your help. It was fun. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.